they need to try to like make plays and try to be aggressive and start 5-manning.
Yeah, one thing I'm always cognizant of when there's a winter thing, but it's going to give Dream a couple of CS, a couple of deniers here as well. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, GP actually manages to get a kill. My bad, that was quick. Nyx just dying in the first level. Yeah. So
this is kind of outside of Tiny as well. It's like the hero they want to have a really good game. 'Cause he's going to deal most of their damage.
Yeah, I almost feel like the Tiny is going to be the one who needs to get a bit of space here just to come online, with, especially with the skill build he's going for. I don't feel like he's going to be much of a factor in team fights, but I've said that about many Tinies before when they've fallen behind. They always do seem to be able to turn up to fights and dish out some damage, so we'll see how much Hellraisers are able to do with a couple of levels on the Tiny. And not correctly well, Bukovel in trouble in the bot lane, getting chased down by Dream, trying to run himself away, using the Drunken Brawler to get the haste on Dream, and Dream can't chase him down any further than this. Meanwhile, Sayu trying to finish off the kill onto FNG, but GPK comes in and grabs himself a tasty little support, and we'll head back over towards that middle lane. Lit by the Gambit heroes, a little bit more pamps, but that's the nature of Beastmaster. One of my favorite heroes in the patch, to be honest. This Beastmaster always seems to get a lot done. And GPK is actually turning up to this top lane here. I'm wondering if he's going to get scouted out. He certainly does, and the Roar comes out, though. It's a little bit too late. Blinding Light going to buy Elmo a little bit of time, but I think it's too late. He's going to get dropped. GPK grabs another kill, and this time it's the enemy carry. And they're going to start trying to bring down the tier 2 as well. And with Shashlo here with his auras, it's not going to take very long. Down it falls. That was so quick. Not going for the courier, they're going for the big kill here. Shashlo's going to be the target. Homing missile comes down, Will-O-Wisp as well. As the cooldown, the Roar comes out into the gyro. That's going to slow him right the way down here. With the balls attacking him, he's really, really slow, but they'll blast back Shashlo into the blinding lights, and Elmo should be able to grab this kill nice and safely.
Get the time that's needed. But
Ooh, FNG does get caught out by the avalanche here, and the hasted Tiny going to continue the chase, but he needs a little bit more. I don't think the toss back alone. Well, he's got heroes, he's got friends. FNG getting burnt down pretty low here. The Thunderstrike plus the Cinder Brew and a right click from Aposhka. Oh no, actually Sayu gets the kill. Hey.
But I feel Gambit looks ready today, like more so than in the qualifier, in the major qualifier at least, playoff. Like even they're doing their item builds correctly. Like Beastmaster going Dominator into Book. No Vlads, because the Venge is building Vlads. Mid lane.
That's a glimpse onto FNG. Yeah, this one he might not be so happy about, as they are able to chunk him down quite quickly. Nyx grabbing himself a kill, helping him slowly come back into this.
They were also scanning Roshan at the same time. Like they probably had no idea what was happening. But yeah, they get to get that bot tower now, and even though you lose a tier 2, it's almost kind of necessary for you to be able to play Dota that you take this bot tower. But they're smoking up immediately, so...
Uh-oh, this is a swap, this is a kill. Goodbye, Maposhka just disintegrated in the river, trying to see if they were doing Roshan, and, well, they are now. Double damage on GPK straight into that pit. They've got a Vengeful Spirit, and they've got a Presence of the Dark Lord, and this is going to be more than enough to take down Roche pretty quickly. 3 more GPK for the Aegis.
Yeah. Hellraisers have no intention of defending it either. No vision there, it's very difficult. They have no way of gaining vision either, so...
Especially with your Coddle ulti on cooldown as well. His death time was pretty short, but he had nothing to contribute to that fight, really. And the tier 2 tower at mid, going to be the next objective on Gambit's hit list. Once again, Hellraisers pretty much just dissipating across the map. Elmo pushing out bottom, doing a good job there, but... lane's looking pretty good for Gambit to continue going on this one. I mean, they see Nyx round the side here, and he's just chilling. They're not scared of him. He's not thinking of going in.
Said Crystal is coming on Courier, which is, I don't know if you know, but it's plus 38 damage. That's quite a lot of damage for an item that costs 2k gold. Plus the crit, right? And I mean, they're just gonna go high ground now. I don't know if you can even stop it. Like, their 5-man is too strong.
They have spells on the side of Hellraisers. They can try.
They have to try to take the fight here. I don't think they can give over racks.
Yeah, Posh's going to come forward with the Blinding Light, try and force them back a little bit here. Fortify them being committed as well. Probably to clear out some of the creeps and just stop a little bit of this damage coming through. GPK happy to stay on the high ground. The split comes out. Through.
Questionable split there.
And FNG tips him as well. He says, "We see you, baby. We know what you just did."
Yeah. It was even level 1 too, even though he is level 12.
I mean, genuinely, like, I kind of
Maybe he was
question
trying
that
to.
tip.
I think there's a chance he was trying to skill up his ultimate there, and then he clicked the split, and then it just split because he just hit level 12 and he just skilled it up after the split ended. So
Oh, that's pretty awkward.
it might have been a misclick.
Okay, well, triple bow, making some questionable decision. But yeah, I mean, I feel like if you don't tip him there on the side of Gambit, then they might think, okay, they don't know we've used split, it's fine, and then maybe you can take advantage of that. I don't know. All right, let's see this high ground defense now, Hellraisers. You've got a Static Storm, you've got a Will-O-Wisp, and Tiny with a decent amount of items if he can be enabled in these fights, which he certainly feels like he can. Not going for a blink dagger or anything like that, just straight in with the Sanjin Yasha. They could certainly look at trying to defend. FNG gonna be able to see Bow here. Can he get the swap? Yes, he can, but the split comes out in time. Hellraisers, do they want to follow up from this, though? Doesn't really look like it. A nice glimpse, though, back onto FNG. Gonna bring him out of position here, and I think Elmo and Maposhka are gonna be able to get to work here. He tries to go for the swap round on the backside, but it's not gonna be enough, although a nice curse from Vampire. He's bringing Elmo down seriously low here. Gambit might want to follow up from this one. Dream, he's just running in. He's got he wants to get the Omni Slash off, but the ultimate, it gets caught out here a little bit. Can they have pulled up the damage though? No, they cannot because GPK is in, and oh my god, the damage coming out is massive. But Nyx does manage to pick up Jug on the backlines. Now it's Nyx versus GPK. GPK going for the ultimate, not cancelled out by Nyx here as he turns around with the avalanche, but this Venge illusion is just sitting on his face, and he's got to try and run, but the right click comes in from GPK, and that's going to be all 5 dead on the side of Hellraisers. It was a valiant attempt to try and take a fight for them, but unfortunately it was a little bit too messy. Gambit, even though they just trickle heroes into the fight, it's more than enough to be able to
look at SF's damage. It's 23 minutes in.
What the hell?
He dealt 7,000 damage that fight. I think he hit like 10 times. No, that's it. Maybe even less. He deals so much damage. He has a data loss.
Crazy damage coming out from SF. Absolutely mental. And the racks are gone. Just like that, the racks do fall. GPK, tearing people apart.
You know, normally you think you can burst Shadow Fiend and like before, but now it just feels like you can just man fight anything you got, and he will kill you before you kill him, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of a problem.
You could say that. You could definitely say that. It is a problem. And one which Hellraiser's struggling to find the answers to right now. They do manage to hit on the Juggernaut in the last fight, which is pretty good, and you feel like if they can take a Jug, they can probably take a Shadow Fiend, but the reality here is this Shadow Fiend is way chunkier than the Juggernaut. He's going for a Butterfly next. GPK just all in on the damage for this one. And why not? It's been working so far.
I'm gonna have AC on Tiny now, at least in a few hundred gold. It's gonna help a little bit with the damage. They have Lads as one brew. Maybe they need to try to get the blue ogre armor creep. What is that called?
Oh yeah, the Ogre Frost
Ice,
Mage.
ice armor. Yeah, exactly. Try to get that going and see if you can win a fight with all this bonus armor items.
On the Tiny. Possibly. It's their best chance. If Nyx can manage to bring down the Shadow Fiend by some crazy advantage, but they're going for a smoke play here. Shashlo and Vampire leading the charge. And
They know they're there. They had a ward on the high ground there.
Yeah. They're coming in from behind. Hellraisers trying to fight around their shrine. It could be a good fight for them if they're able to take this fight near their shrine. And they can get some buybacks, TP into it. Nyx is going to be the initial target. The Roar comes out onto him with a BKB pop from GPK. They will be able to bring down Nyx. Elmo as well, trying to fight up on the front lines there, but he just can't handle the damage. GPK is just dishing out way too much. They're going to have to clear themselves out and just add insult to injury, by the way. They drop a repair kit. The GG is called. I mean, that's going to be it. There is nothing else which Hellraisers can do. They get run over by the Shadow Fiend of Gambit Esports. GPK just claims game 1 in his own name.